A receptionist at a South Florida doctor's office, one of two women facing charges accused of taking advantage of one elderly patient. And police say that worker accessed the victim's bank account.
She's also accused of trying to steal and then sell the patient's home. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with the details. Roy.
Louis and Christy, and it was a neighbor who brought this to the attention of the state attorney's office after that neighbor realized there were large parties and gatherings going on at the home of this 82-year-old man. Well, we've learned that one of the suspects moved herself and her family into that home with the intent of taking this man for everything he had.
Another sad instance of someone targeting our vulnerable adults for elderly exploitation.
Miami-Dade State Attorney Katherine Fernandez Rundle announcing the arrest of 45-year-old Norelis Leyva and 59-year-old Rita Bennett after investigators say the two worked in cahoots to exploit an 82-year-old man of his personal finances and ultimately the home he owned for more than 35 years where he lived with his partner.
He suffered from elements of dementia, confusion, disorientation, and memory loss.
In the arrest warrants we obtained, we learned Leyva was the receptionist at the victim's doctor's office, but when she started to see that his health was declining and his mental state was deteriorating, she took advantage, and that's when she literally made her move.
Leyva moved into the victim's residence, along with her domestic partner and her minor child.
It's through the help of Bennett, a notary public, she is able to give herself power of attorney, add herself to the victim's bank accounts, and ultimately file a quitclaim deed that gave her ownership to his $2 million Coconut Grove home.
The notary public, Rita Bennett, was an integral part of the scheme and the efforts to defraud our victims.
It's in July of 2022 the victim died and she attempted to sell his home for $1.6 million. Fortunately, it was a neighbor who noticed strange activity like parties and large gatherings from the house and contacted the Elder and Vulnerable Exploitation Task Force.
We are alleging that this was done with the intent of taking over the victim's home and his assets.
And at that press conference was also the Miami-Dade Clerk of Courts. They say that they have things in place to prevent this from happening to you or your loved ones. They have a notification that you can receive if you sign up for this, and it would notify you if anyone is trying to access your property documents or your assets. Again, that is something that you would need to sign up for. For that reason, we put that link on our website. You can find it at local10.com. For now, here in the city of Miami, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.